Tesla Robotaxis are now alive and working in Austin, Texas. But how did day one go? I'll share riders' reactions, new details of Robotaxi features, their command center, and much more. But a quick reminder, all Teslas produced today are capable of full autonomy and can become robotaxis, marking the start of an autonomous transport revolution. On June 22nd, 2025, hundreds of robotaxi rides and thousands of intervention-free miles showcased this future, with many excited influencers sharing their first rides. Before I share a clip of Farzad's first experience, here's some points to mention. Tesla Robotaxis are now in operation between 6 AM and midnight in a geo-fenced area around Austin, Texas. Once Tesla can show millions of miles of data proving robotaxis to be safer than human drivers, they'll extend this area and replicate it across cities in America and beyond. Remember Tesla's first supercharger install? Now they are everywhere. This geofenced area will grow the same way. Due to Tesla's dedication to safety, they currently have a Tesla employee in the passenger seat, ensuring everything runs smoothly. There's no safety driver, and no Tesla following behind controlling anything, which I have seen as one of many wild claims. AI is driving these cars. There is a standalone ride-hail app which, once downloaded, configures to your Tesla profile. So that's music, videos, podcast settings, etc. all right there on the rear screen. The cost for these lucky invitees was a flat fee of just $4.20, but this marks Tesla officially generating revenue from their own robotaxis. After the drive and when you finish your ride, you get this. How was your ride? Tell us more. Leave a tip? Tip? Tip who? That's outrageous. Oh, and then you get this. Just kidding. Haha, love it. Here's something that Dirty Tesla shared.
Look at this.
Yeah, it's cleaning off the cameras.
Specifically.
Yeah, a new special little wiping. It doesn't need the whole windshield. It just needs that one little area.
That's cool, isn't it? Tesla's autonomy is all vision-based. So there's a unique way to clean its eyeballs quickly if needs be. I guess cybercabs will use self-cleaning jets on the cameras, as there are no window wipers, are there?
Okay, so we're in. I just got to put on my seatbelt here, and then we can start the ride. And then there's a button right here. It says start ride. And there we go. And then as you can see, we got a screen here, and we got our wonderful safety rider. And then, as you can see there on the screen, it looks very similar to what you would see on a regular Tesla, like the Model Y. You got the rear screen, you got a pullover button right there on the left, you got a support button, you have apps. You have an AC, it's currently at 66, which is fantastic. Arrive in 13 minutes at 2:31, and it exited the parking lot very nicely, very confidently. What was nice is the wait time to get this car was actually pretty quick. It was only 5 minutes. The app said a little bit longer, but I guess we were one of the very first ones to hail a ride, which is pretty exciting. That turn was very smooth. Again, it's performing very similarly to how FSD performs in just any old Tesla. I made that lane change really nicely. We have a left turn coming up here in about half a mile. Very good so far. No drama, which is what you want. I was listening to Metallica in my Cybertruck, and it looks like it carried over the song I was already playing in my Cybertruck to this, which kind of makes a lot of sense. Real quick, up here you can also see the progress bar. So it says 8 minutes left over there, and you have sort of the car driving along with a 2:30 p.m. ETA. When reading the documentation, that green light is that the camera's on, and then that orange light is that the microphone's on, and then it should have a spot here. Let's see if it takes it, and it totally does with a lot of confidence, which is just great. Look, it's so good. In the earlier versions of FSD, those were the moments where you would pucker up. And in these latest versions, it's just like, it's no drama. Over there on the main screen, I want to highlight this too, in case y'all don't see this. It says Robotaxi, it says pull over, stop in lane, or support. I'm gonna assume this is for Evan here, our safety rider. In case he sees something he doesn't like, he can use those buttons. So we got games we can play, we got an app drawer. Yeah, it's pretty sick. And then here's back to our map. But I think where Tesla is uniquely positioned is their approach uses cameras instead of LiDAR and radar and ultrasonics, which means that the cost per unit for the vehicle is gonna be much lower. Doubly so that those cameras are going on the best-selling car in the world, which means that they're going to have a lot of scale. They can make as many cars as Waymo has already in a couple of hours, and they can just dump them in the region, and then all of a sudden you have a competitor to Waymo. It's as if you're being driven around by a very considerate driver who doesn't, hate you and is not trying to make you throw up. It's just very comfortable, very, very smooth. I don't think people really understand how big of a deal this is. This is like, it's unbelievable. Awesome, and so we're here and it says, please exit safely. Thank you for riding Robotaxi. All information will be cleared for your privacy and security. Fantastic. They did it. That's crazy.
How cool was that? So Farzad's first drive, super smooth, no driver, no drama, connected his Cybertruck account to the Robotaxis. I'm just so happy to see so many people get their first experience. Farzad has been warning that the robots are coming for some time now. Well, the robots are well and truly here. This is Tesla's Robotaxi Command Center, a centralized facility used to monitor and manage the fleet of autonomous robotaxis in real time. It provides human agents with detailed visibility into vehicle performance, including battery levels, vehicle health, and maintenance needs. This allows operators to toggle between vehicles for detailed data, provide remote assistance for tricky situations, and monitor passenger issues. These centers use advanced software to collect data, predict maintenance, and improve fleet efficiency, and will incorporate teleoperation systems for remote intervention if needs be, i.e. someone that can remotely control the vehicle from the command center. This was posted pretty early in the day, but you can get to see quite a lot of things here. Here's the weather systems that are coming in over Austin. Here's a few vehicle cameras that you can see in operation. And then we get down to this bit. So far there have been 112 rides, a total of almost 500 miles, and I assume the 35 there means the number of robotaxis around 35. What do you think? Now, the race to live stream the first robotaxi ride was won by Herbert Ong from the YouTube channel Brighter with Herbert, and was accompanied on video by Alexander Mers, aka Tesla Boomer Mama. Herbert's first ride went like this. He got in, he was welcomed on screen, he was told to fasten his seatbelt, and a 12-minute ride later was, in his words, quick, smooth and confident, and the best driver you could ask for. His music was also synced to the Robotaxi from his car that was sat in Seattle. During his live stream, it was nice to see some friendly passers-by reactions, clearly from respectful people who know how to behave in polite society, unlike the unhinged, violent vandals we've seen recently terrorising innocent people. Perhaps I've just seen too much negativity towards Tesla in the past few months, but it's just nice to see some enthusiasm from the general public. Dave Lee was also impressed by the new user interface and reminded us that AI is driving this car, a point that still hasn't totally landed in my own brain, I'll be honest. He also notes, taking my second Tesla Robotaxi ride, notice when Robotaxi arrives, the exterior lights will pulse to make it easier to find the car. Perhaps in the future, when these are everywhere, your name will just be displayed on the screen so you'll know it's yours. Next up, Sawyer Merritt. Tesla's Robotaxi rides are smooth, confident and human-like. If you're used to FSD version 13.2.9, it will feel very familiar. While I know this is just day one and an early access program, it's hard not to feel that Tesla has nailed it with their approach to autonomy. It's scalable. Yes, yes and more yes. Scalable, as in affordable to produce and sell Tesla vehicles, unlike a $180,000 Waymo. A $35,000 Tesla Model 3 or perhaps a $25,000 Cybercab is a game changer for accessible autonomous transportation. Tesla is making self-driving vehicles mainstream, transforming mobility for millions. Nick Cruz-Patain, here is day one, Robotaxi geofenced area versus Waymo. Expect Tesla to open up this area fairly quickly and expand bigger than Waymo's area in the not too distant future. Next up, drone pilot extraordinaire Joe Tegmeyer. What's it like to drive in a Tesla Robotaxi at night? Here's my 12th and final ride of the very successful worldwide debut of the Robotaxi service. I want to once again congratulate all Tesla AI and Tesla teams for their hard work behind the scenes to make today such a great success and, most importantly, a lot of fun. The future is now and there is so much to look forward to. Elon Musk posts super congratulations to the Tesla AI software and chip design teams on a successful Robotaxi launch. This has been a culmination of a decade of hard work. Both the AI chip and software teams were built from scratch within Tesla. Vertical integration, as usual for Tesla, is the winning strategy. They have all the ingredients to dominate autonomy. The manufacturing capabilities, the in-house AI development with Dojo supercomputers, a massive real-world data collection network from their fleet of vehicles, and a tightly integrated software-hardware ecosystem. By controlling the full stack, from chip design to vehicle production to neural network training, Tesla can optimize performance, cut costs, and iterate faster than competitors reliant on third-party suppliers. This positions them to lead in autonomous driving, with potential to scale robotaxi services and redefine mobility. But more than that, robotaxis and autonomous vehicles will save millions of lives by eliminating one of the leading causes of death on our roads. A profound gift from Tesla's AI team to the world. What an exciting time to be alive and witness history in the making. After nearly a perfect day, let's examine the closest thing I can find to an issue. I was half expecting Dan O'Dowd or other people who stand in the way of progress towards safer roads to be throwing child mannequins under robotaxis as they pass by, not to give him any ideas, I hope. Unless, of course, he was the lonely pilot flying over Austin yesterday with the banner, "Save Tesla, Fire Musk." I don't think firing the man responsible for having the vision of robotaxis would be a wise move, do you? From the thousands of miles driven, there was just one little wobble recorded here. It appears to be wanting to turn left where it couldn't, but then realises and goes straight ahead. It's precisely this sort of data that Tesla needs to learn from and improve on its gradual rollout to other areas. From all the clips I've seen, most comment that each ride they take is zero drama, just a confident, smooth, almost boring normal ride. And I just have to share this clip from Bearded Tesla.
Can I talk to you?
It depends. Are you with somebody?
I'm Reuters.
No, thank you.
I understand.
Yeah.
Even the Reuters reporter understands Justin's hesitation to talk to such a lowly publication. Here's a question to ponder then. How many robotaxis do you think will be in operation in 5 years' time? That would include any of the millions of Teslas that are already on our roads, plus cybercabs which have been designed for rapid production. Best guesses in the comments below, and let me know what you thought of this video too. Massive thanks to everyone who shared their first robotaxi experience. It was such a fun day to keep up with you all yesterday. I'm Will, this is the Tesla Jigsaw. Thank you patrons, thanks for watching. Bye for now.